passage. You kind of touched on this already, but one of the students wants to know, how will these new tariffs affect South Carolina? You were kind of speaking to that this second.
Well, while they're coming to the mic, let me just say this about the tariffs with the student that's here. The first thing we have to remember about tariffs is just a fancy name for a tax. That's all it is. And the only question that you have when you start dealing, or the major question, maybe not the only question, is who will pay that tax? Well, there's no way in the world. In fact, we've already had it announced. I had the CEO, I think the Volvo I think the headquarters in Sweden. One of those S's, I think it's Sweden. The CEO came to see me about 3 weeks ago. And we talked about this sort of thing. These cars that are made here, these BMWs. I don't know if you've ever been down to Charleston and watched them load these cars on ships. That is a real marvel to me. We can't buy all the cars that are being made here. Those cars are shipped out of here. And I checked, there are 11,000 jobs tied to BMW. There are 1,600 jobs, these are direct jobs. There are over 40,000 indirect jobs tied to BMW. Mercedes-Benz make their Sprinter. All the Sprinters are made in North Charleston. 1,600 direct jobs and over 16,000 indirect jobs. These are South Carolinians. If you are going to, if those cars start costing $10,000 more, then that will have an impact on the economy. That's why South Carolina is so vulnerable to what these policies are. It's not just our farmers. It's these people in these industries, not to mention Boeing. So we are in a pickle when it comes to these policies. And there's nothing about this that makes sense.